Hi, my name is Alston, and this is the second day of my fast. I feel great. I do not feel hungry, but you may have on your fast, and I may feel a great deal of hunger later on in my fast. But right now, today, I feel really good. Now, if you are contemplating your first fast, or you're in the middle of your first fast, your experience may be very different from mine, at least at this stage of the fast. Now, you may be experiencing a lot of hunger, a lot of desire to eat. Whether it's true hunger or not, you may feel a strong desire to eat. And I think the reason for that is that an experienced faster has built up the infrastructure, which I think is probably mostly enzymes, that make it easier for them to use stored fuel. Fuel from fat, tissues, and other bodily tissues. So the limiting factor in how much energy you have and how much you desire food may have to do less with how much stored fuel you have and more to do with how well your body is able to take that stored fuel and turn it into something. You can turn it into glucose and whatnot, into usable fuel, immediately usable fuel. It's analogous to a situation where if the United States were to suddenly be unable to access oil and make gasoline for our cars, but at the same time we discovered these massive natural gas reserves, we'd go through a period of real pain before we were able to really, during that transitional period, because we'd have to retrofit all of our cars so that they could use natural gas. We'd have to build refineries or whatever you have to do for natural gas. We have to do a lot of stuff, build natural gas stations instead of gasoline stations. So in the first couple of days of your fast, that's what your body is doing. So you're feeling this hunger, regardless of how much fuel you have in your body. Your body can't use it yet, or can't use it well or in enough quantity yet for you to not feel hungry, for you to not want to sit down or lie down every few minutes. So if this is your first fast, you probably will have a lot of fatigue, and you'll probably have a strong desire for food, especially in the beginning. You may feel better after you go into ketosis. You'll notice that you're in ketosis. You can know that you're in ketosis or close to it when your urine starts to darken again. The first day or two of your fast, it's going to be probably clear. It should be clear. You should be drinking enough water that it's clear, definitely, at least a quart of water. The other thing that you'll notice along with your urine darkening is that your breath will get really bad. And if you don't notice it, the people around you will notice it. So take that into consideration when you're fasting. I actually want to get my hair cut, and I hope I don't go into ketosis too soon, because I don't want to offend my barber, and she's closed today. So I may be very hairy by the end of this fast. So your energy is probably going to wax and wane. You may even have a healing crisis. And unfortunately, it's very difficult for the layperson to tell a healing crisis from a real medical crisis. I mean, you may have, you may break out in hives or get very nauseous. These symptoms are, from what I've read at least, not extremely rare, but they're not necessarily typical. And usually it's a healing crisis, your body trying to get rid of something that it should get rid of, but sometimes it's more, which is why it's important to work with a professional if you're going to do a longer fast. They usually say over 3 days. Now, I've done many 7-day unsupervised fasts, but this one is going to be 3 times longer. So this time I am working with someone. Now, maybe 3 times longer. Maybe it may be even longer than that. It may be shorter. That's why I'm working with someone to help me determine how far I should go. So, oh, before I go, I want to remind you or suggest to you that if you're fasting, you're going to save money on groceries. And I'd like to suggest or ask you to take that money that you save on groceries and give that money to someone or some organization that can use it. You're fasting and you are experiencing hunger by choice. You're experiencing hunger to do something good for yourself, but a lot of people are experiencing hunger not by choice, and it's a world of difference there, and maybe you can help someone while you help yourself get healthier. So this is day 2 of my fast. Thank you for joining me. I hope your fast or your day is going well. I hope to see you tomorrow.